Stay frosty and head over to EasyMut.com for the cheapest MUT coins on the market. And when I say cheapest, I mean it. We're talking 1 million coins for around 40 bucks. Use code DIRECTOR for 5% off. Yo, what up, brothers? What's up? It's the Director. Madden Ultimate Team fans, we have an awesome batch of custom card art today coming in from the community. Hats off to my guys Reptar and his crew out there, man. They've been sending me card art to show you guys here the last few months, and dudes, this one is probably my favorite so far. Team of the year custom card art predictions. Again, hats off to Reptar and his crew. We're going to be showing off all of their predictions for Team of the Year, and of course, Team of the Year should be coming out here in the next few weeks, so we wanted to make sure that our predictions were laid out here on YouTube with card art for everybody to enjoy. So man, guys, I'm super excited. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I tried to keep myself out of the loop in this one as far as which players were selected, so I'm gonna kind of find out at the same time that we're revealing these cards, and I'm super excited for you guys to see them as well. Before we do get started, guys, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this content. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, bell notification helps me out a lot. Let's get into this video. Lights, camera, action. Our Team of the Year custom card art video. Oh, this is going to be awesome, man. For those of you who don't know, Team of the Year is basically like the consolation prize for NFL fans or Madden fans of the best players of the season. Of course, Darren Waller that we showed at the top of the show is definitely in contention for the best tight end of the year, and there should be several of them for every single position. Team of the Year, of course, is one of the most coveted promos of the season. I do fully expect it to get really, really exciting here, guys. So let's get going with our first guy, likely even the MVP candidate, quarterback out of Green Bay. 97 overall, Aaron Rodgers. Dudes, this card would be an absolute nightmare to go up against in head-to-head. Just appreciate the card art here for a second, man. Show some love to Reptar and his crew in the comments section below. This Aaron Rodgers would be pretty much end game. Of course, a lot of people know Aaron Rodgers has some of the best throw power you'll find in Madden Ultimate Team. You add on top of that 81 speed with 96 throw power, perfect accuracies across the board, and really good throw on the run. You're going to see a lot of Aaron Rodgers in head-to-head if he does get the nod for Team of the Year. So bravo to the crew, man. This would be an awesome addition to Madden Ultimate Team. Next up, as far as your Defensive Player of the Year award, it could certainly be going to this man again. Aaron Donald, 96 overall. I think Madden Ultimate Team fans at this point pretty much expect Aaron Donald every single year. The man is definitely one of the best defensive players in the league. He's won multiple times best defensive player in football. A lot of us think he might be doing it again this season, but Team of the Year is where we're going to get the nod for his upgrade in this prediction video. 84 speed, which again on the theme team, you're talking like 89 speed for you Rams fans. 90 acceleration with 99 strength, 96 finesse move, and 95 power move with 96 block shot. Oh my goodness, guys, this would definitely be the best defensive end in Madden Ultimate Team without a doubt. Very much so deserving, going to Aaron Donald yet again. Next up, our first offensive lineman on the list, Brandon Brooks. I'm looking at the card art for the first time myself too, man, and just you guys did such a good job. 97 strength, 97 awareness, which is pretty important on the offensive line, with great pass blocking as well. He is just an offensive lineman, but still, you're going to want to see these guys on your team as, you know, Aaron Donald and those kind of players start emerging in a Madden Ultimate Team as well. So Brandon Brooks is going to be our first offensive lineman off the board. Next up, a surprising choice for wide receiver, but I do believe he was best known as a slot receiver. 96 overall, Cole Beasley. Wow, dudes. We'll talk about fast, man. Fast in the slot. 95 speed would be absolutely insane with 96 catch. Really good in traffic and perfect route running. It'd be funny to see Cole Beasley emerge as one of the best Madden Ultimate Team players as far as wide receiver goes. And honestly, you got to commend him and his year with the Bills and Josh Allen. These guys had a heck of a season. I think Cole Beasley would be an awesome choice for Team of the Year. Our next guy is a people, and punters are people too. Corey Bajoroquez. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but still, punter, 96 overall. Once again, from the Bills, of course, deep in the playoffs right now. Probably expecting to see a couple Bills players on this list, but still, he's a punter. 94 awareness with 97 kick power. This guy would be absolutely insane. So, again, end game punters. Some guys even pick punters and kickers as their free card from Team of the Year, just because, honestly, it helps with their overall. Don't have to worry about the position for a long time. I wouldn't, but still, congratulations to Corey on the punter of the Team of the Year. Next up, one of the standout centers in the league this season. Corey Linsley, center for the Green Bay Packers. Corey Linsley has really stood out among other centers this season. He'd be an excellent Madden Ultimate Team center. We always look for awareness first when it comes to our center cards. 98 awareness definitely gets the job done. And honestly, he'd be very good in pass protection and run blocking as well. So endgame center with Corey Linsley. Now this one's really, really tough, man. Our next guy is a running back, and I do think he was one of the best of this season. Not named Derrick Henry. Dalvin Cook, 96. Oh, guys, this would be the best running back in the game, I think. Maybe outside of Barry Sanders. 95 speed with 93 break tackle, 95 carrying, 98 change of direction, 98 acceleration. This card would be on another level. And I've played up against a lot of Dalvin Cooks in head-to-head. This card would definitely spank some people online. I'm not going to lie, guys. So Dalvin Cook's going to be your halfback. Very, very good choice. The guy's an absolute killer out there on the gridiron. Next up, the man we saw at the top of the episode. 96 overall, Darren Waller. Now, we didn't talk about his stats at the top of the episode because we were saving it for this segment. 93 speed on a tight end would be game-breaking and game-ending, man. You were talking about like 96 speed on non-theme teams. On a theme team, you're talking like 98 speed. With his height, his agility, his catching, his route running, definitely the best tight end in the game if he does get a 96 overall upgrade. This is a pretty crazy one, man. I know Trumpet Monkey out there somewhere would be absolutely ecstatic to see Darren Waller get the bump. Next up, in my opinion, perhaps the best wide receiver in football. DeAndre Hopkins, 96 overall. These guys pegged him with 94 speed. And I think that's pretty fair. 97 speed outside of theme teams, 99 speed on Cardinals and Houston theme teams. This card would be absolutely incredible. 97 catch, 93 in traffic, the perfect route running with decent speed on top of it. Even if he doesn't fit on your theme team, you got to at least consider him for your slot wide receiver because DeAndre Hopkins just plays different. So I love the selection, very well deserved. Next up, an interesting wide receiver choice, definitely caught me off guard. Wide receiver Devin Duvernay coming out of Baltimore with 97 speed. You're talking Baltimore fans. You got Marquise Brown, who's likely going to end the year with 99 speed, and then Devin Duvernay with 97 speed as well. Decent catching, decent route running, but that speed definitely makes him stand out. I'm sure Ravens fans would be so excited to see Devin Duvernay get the nod there. Honestly, caught me off guard a little bit, but it looks like a pretty solid card. Most people would be very excited to add to their squads in or out of theme teams. Next up, one of the best user linebackers in the game. Devin White out of Tampa Bay, 96 speed. Middle linebacker. So on everybody's theme teams, or on everybody's regular teams outside of theme teams, you can expect this guy to be 99 speed. That is what I'm talking about when it comes to end game user. Of course, on a guy like Devin White, you're going to want to make sure he has lurker because he's not a safety or defensive back, but still 96 speed with 94 hit power, 80 zone. Definitely one of the best users in the game. Maybe even rivaling that of Ryan Shazier when he eventually gets an upgrade as well. So Devin White, congratulations. Really, really nice card. card. Next up, one of the most beastly defensive tackles in football, Fletcher Cox. Now, when I first started playing Madden, Fletcher Cox was like one of my favorite defensive tackles in Ultimate Team. The guy is just glitching. I have to assume he is the same thing this year. 97 strength with the combo of 96 power move. He'd be an awesome addition to Eagles themed teams as well as anybody else's squads. Very nice selection at DT. Next up, a guy whose name I'm going to butcher. Foyesade Alukun, dudes. Okay, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. I have no idea how to say this. All I know how to say is this looks like a really good right outside linebacker. 94 speed, 93 acceleration. Doesn't quite have the power and finesse move, but I do have to assume maybe he's better in coverage. 92 tackle, 93 play rec, 89 block shed. This would be an absolutely fantastic right outside linebacker. And Falcons fans, you guys would be very, very excited to have him on your squad. Definitely with that speed is going to be something to look out for. You're talking 99 speed in a Falcons theme team. This would be an excellent selection for right outside linebacker. Next up, an end game left tackle, Garrett Bowles of the Broncos. 94 strength, 97 run block, really good in the pass protection as well. This will be an awesome item. Again, Broncos fans super excited. It's really hard to get your hands on end game offensive linemen, and this would definitely be end game for a lot of people. Garrett Bowles is going to take the position of LT. Next up, another defensive tackle, which in my opinion is a pretty glitchy name, Grady Jarrett. 73 speed, but again, 97 power move with 93 block shed. I've played up against Grady Jarrett. I know you guys have too. When he gets a really nice card, he's out there dominating. And Falcons fans, once again, defensively getting a bump that should help their theme teams quite dramatically. And again, outside of everybody, if you're looking for like a Nat player out of these bundles, I think Grady Jarrett, defensive tackle, any position with any sort of depth is not a bad move. So even a guy like Grady Jarrett would be on my radar. Next up, one of the best slot corners we've seen in the league most recently, J.C. Jackson. Did this guy get a Team of the Year last year? I don't remember, but still absolutely 100% well-deserved. 95 speed, Patriots theme teamers salivating at the mouth. 94 zone, 95 man, 92 press. Yeah, this would be an awesome cornerback, man. Slot or not, he'd have the speed, he'd have the coverage stats, and honestly, I've seen him play. A lot of you guys remember him this year. He was an absolute beast. I think one of the league leaders in interceptions, definitely deserving to get this card. Next up, probably the most expensive card in this whole bunch if he does get the bump, Jamal Adams of the Seattle Seahawks, formerly of the New York Jets. Holy cow, man. This card would absolutely dominate. If you're talking theme teamers, Seahawks, Jets, 99 speed with 95 zone, 95 hit power. I'm assuming way higher than that with your guys' chemistries. This card would be indeed end game. And even outside of that, for non-theme teamers, 97 speed, pretty end game for a lot of people's squads. One of the best users in the game, one of the best deep safeties in the game. He's a thumper, he's a coverage guy, he's everything you would ever ask for out of a safety, out of a card like this Madden Ultimate Team. So wow, dudes, this would definitely be one of the most expensive cards out of Team of the Year if he does get one. Oh my god. Okay, next player. Oh my god, it's Joey Bosa. Again, guys, I haven't really seen these. Joey Bosa, 96 overall. Pretty sure this one's a nod from the boys. You got good taste out there, Reptar. Joey Bosa, 86 speed defensive end, of course, on a Chargers theme team. You're talking 91 speed with crazy good power and finesse move. That's what Joey Bosa is known for. Not best in the block shed department, but trust me, guys, as a guy that's been running Joey Bosa for the past 4 or 5 years, this is one of the best defensive ends in football. One of the best defensive ends in Madden Ultimate Team as well, if utilized properly in a 4-3 scheme. I love Joey Bosa, man. Love the pick. I think he's going to be very underrated, and I think he's going to have a lot of people happy, especially Chargers theme teamers. One of the best defensive ends in football. Next up, what I would consider maybe an underrated safety in the league, Justin Simmons. Maybe underrated is not the right word. Maybe underappreciated is the right word. Justin Simmons, the man that does all. 93 speed, 96 zone, 84 hit power, 89 man coverage. He'd definitely be one of the better free safeties in the league. A thumper, a run support kind of guy. And honestly, again, on non-theme team, you're talking 96 speed. On a theme team, 98 speed. Very, very nice item. Broncos fans would be super happy. And honestly, he'd be one of the better free safeties in Madden Ultimate Team. You'd have to look his way when considering an upgrade. So I like this selection there. Okay, we got another Charger. 96 overall, Keenan Allen. Now, honestly, I love the selection once again, guys. I hope that we both do get Joey Bosa and Keenan Allen. I don't know if that's going to happen, but one of the two, either one would make me super happy. Keenan Allen, of course, came into the league with very low expectations by a lot of people. I picked him up in like the 4th round of my mock draft or my fantasy draft, and he definitely outshined a lot of people's expectations with his duo with him and Justin Herbert. 93 speed, incredible route running, incredible catching and catching traffic. Honestly, me, a Chargers themed teamer, very excited to see a card like this. Outside of that, he's probably one of the best slot receivers you'll find outside of maybe even like a DeAndre Hopkins we saw earlier in this video. But still, 93 speed is going to be fire on a Chargers themed team. 98 speed, I can work with that in the slot. Thank you, guys. I love the picks. Next up, is this our first cornerback? Kenny Moore of the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts have had a pretty stellar season defensively. Obviously, their defensive coordinator, E. Burfless, is in contention to get a head coaching job for a reason, and Kenny Moore is part of that defensive unit that helped the Indianapolis Colts get into the playoffs. 94 speed, 94 zone, 90 press, 91 man coverage. So maybe a little bit low in the coverage stats, but probably makes up for it with that kind of speed. You're talking 93 speed and non-theme team. Really good acceleration and jump as well. So honestly, Kenny Moore would be quite the pick. I think, Colts fans very excited. I'm pretty sure he's well deserved of that too. That Colts defense was nothing to joke about this year. Getting close to the end here, guys. The fullback on this list. Is anybody surprised? It's Kyle Juszczyk. Year in and year out, Kyle Juszczyk's one of the best utility fullbacks in the league. He comes back again with another Team of the Year card. I think they use him as a tight end quite often in San Francisco as well. And honestly, he's just kind of the gadget player. Does all the things you wouldn't expect a fullback to do and is very good at everything. So I think Kyle Juszczyk will be an awesome selection. Maybe a little bit low on the speed, but still, you're looking at 96 lead block, and 93 interior block. Like, everything looks really nice about this card. So I'm pretty sure Niners fans and most football fans would not complain with the Kyle Juszczyk. And finally, the last player on this list, Nyheim Hines. Now, I'm pretty sure they were thinking, Nyheim Hines, we need a third down running back, and it was going to be Nyheim Hines receiving back. This guy would be pretty insane, I'm not going to lie. Again, receiving backs pretty much favored by a lot of Madden Ultimate Team players because of their archetype. They get really good abilities. Now you're talking about a Nyheim Hines with 96 speed, 94 excel, 85 break tackle, 91 change of direction. He's a do-all, see-all, be-all receiving halfback in the game, and honestly, this would be a home run. I think it's the name that people wouldn't expect, but the name a lot of people would want to pick up. So Nyheim Hines is going to end us on this video. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Again, please hit up the comments section and hit up our guys Reptar, Global, the Pedalite, and this guy. All of these guys worked very hard in this card art, and honestly, it came through. I love the design. I love the overall. I love the decision making on the stats. I think everything kind of threw me off a little bit, but in a good way. So guys, hit them up with some love in the comment section below. And again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. This has been The Director. If you liked what you saw, hit us up with a like and sub on your way out. We'll see you next time. And as always, bolt up and stay frosty.